MSNBC panel on viral clip of Biden at G7. They said right-wing outlets put it out there. You would think that Joe Biden was just a doddering old man. That's because he is. That's because he is a doddering old man. I mean, these mainstream elitists are crazy. These are the same ones that tell us, don't believe what you see. Don't believe what you see. Believe what we tell you. Biden is great. He's even better behind closed doors. All these other lies the mainstream media, the elites try to tell us, we know it's not true. When we're going to play a clip of MSNBC and how they continue to cape for Joe Biden, and even Michael Steele here, who used to be the head of the Republican Party at one time. I can't remember exactly what his title was, but he actually capes for Biden too. I mean, it's despicable, it's disgusting that they're doing everything they can to try to prop this man up, even though we know it's weekend at Bernie's. So we're gonna play this clip and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news here. Let's check out this clip here. This comes from Grabbian News. Shout out Grabbian. They got some awesome videos of clips of stuff that's going around the news. If y'all ever wanna just see what's going on, in mainstream media, it's a great way to keep track of that. But anyway, let's check out this clip here. Here we go.
We are just sitting here chatting as a continuation of, the last question Alicia asked Joyce about why Republicans want the audio, the potential to manipulate it. Do the American people even understand that that's kind of like the game that they're playing? And we have seen it in so many instances just this week, not the audio manipulation because they don't have it. And they are likely not to get it, but who knows? But you see these videos of Joe Biden, whether he's at the G7, and we'll have it in a little bit for folks, but he's at the G7, these paratroopers are landing, and in the clip that went viral from the RNC and the New York Post and all these right-wing outlets that put it out there, you would think that Joe Biden was just a doddering old man that had to be yanked back by,
But it's true though. He is, and we see the clips, we see the videos, and they said, "Oh, you just taking that out of context." Biden really isn't just squatting down, look like he pooping on himself. He's thinking that a chair was there, or everyone is facing one way and he's facing the opposite direction. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, these people are ridiculous. Again, we got the clips, we got the evidence, but they're saying don't believe your eyes.
The Italian leader.
It's also the video that they doctored that showed Joe Biden looked like he was trying to sit on a chair made of air.
Yes. In France.
In France, in Normandy. Look, I'm telling.
What was doctored about that? He literally looked like he was looking for a chair. I mean, nothing was doctored there. There was no chair there. What are you talking about?
Folks have been saying it for a while whenever we talk about it. We haven't even got into the AI piece of this. I mean, this is just taking just raw footage and editing it, clipping it and editing it.
Oh, here they go. They're setting us up to start blaming AI now. That's what it is. They're setting us up to start blaming AI.
Wait until we get into the meat of this campaign and the hard right starts throwing out AI versions of their reality and putting this in the public space and people being confused. You were talking about a group of folks you were talking to.
We don't need AI. We have raw video footage of Biden's mishaps. We don't need to create it. We don't have to make fake stuff because the reality is worse. Is worse than what we could create.
And their impression based off of what
from the Juneteenth clip. I was talking to some students yesterday, and I asked them how many of them saw the video of the president at Juneteenth, and they all raised their hand. I'm like, what did you think? And they're like, oh, he was frozen, he was stuck. And I'm just like, do y'all not? First of all, I was sitting behind the president, and Kirk Franklin was on stage being like, I don't want to love nobody but you. Do it with me, Mr. President. Come on, Vice president. Joe Biden is like,
He wasn't. Everyone else jamming, bobbing their head. I mean, look, we saw the video of everyone dancing and jamming, and Joe Biden just sitting there, not moving. You can't make this stuff up, and yet they're pretending like it didn't happen. No, he was out there jamming. He was nodding his head. We got the video footage of it, and he was just frozen. What are you talking about right now? These people are ridiculous. They caping so hard and lying to the people that's watching them. Why would anyone trust MSNBC or MSDNC? I have absolutely no idea.
We're not doing.
The vice president could do it because it works for her. It's not going to work for the president, but without the context,
that is the type of discipline that I am looking for.
Honey, Joe Biden was like,
know your limits.
Meanwhile, I'm in the back like.
But you take all of this and then you put it.
So he can't bob his head though. He can't go. He can't do nothing. No, everybody else jamming. No. So what are you saying that he can't do that? What are you saying that he can't bob his head? Oh my God, these people are despicable. She looked like a freaking linebacker. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do any ad hominem attacks. Let me leave that alone. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting work.
In contrast to the fact that you have the former president talking about how the city where the RNC is going to be
is horrible.
And then the Republicans don't even know which defense to use.
They don't. Oh, that's so well put. They don't even know which defense to use.
They had like four that we put up on screen.
So that, yes, so you have the ones, but at all of the defenses is Donald Trump is right. That at the end of the day, whether he knew about it, didn't know about it, whether they agreed or he was right. And so, look, this is the reality. You can't expect anything more than what you're already getting from Republicans. There will be no national discussion on big policy issues, as Jamie Raskin talked about. That's largely going to be left.
We've been talking about big policy issues. You guys are destroying the economy. That's a big policy issue. We talk about it all the time. You guys are killing culture with this DEI. That's part of policy. We discuss that all the time. What are you talking about? You are the ones that are avoiding big policy issues because your policies are the ones that are destroying the country. And mind you, this man's supposed to be a Republican. Supposed to be a conservative. He's a rhino.
Left to Democrats to sort of frame those narratives. But at the same time, you've got to do the politics. And the politics goes to what Simone is talking about in terms of taking things as they occur and recontextualizing them into our particular narrative about Joe Biden.
Can I?
It's disgusting work. Disgusting work. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.